Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, cottagers. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope that things are good by you. The Goat, hello, Kyo. Happy Sunday. And Ness, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Sorry I'm late. My husband is leaving for several days, so I had to... We were just trying to coordinate a lot of things in the 11th hour. So, he's set, he's off, he's doing his thing. So, it's time for Harvestella. I think today we're gonna keep finishing up everyone's heart event storylines, and then maybe doing the epilogue. So, I can't believe your husband is leaving you. Yeah, he got like accepted into this camp thing like very last minute for free. So he was like, well, he'll go before the end of, before the school year kicks off. So though we did realize yesterday, I had this moment where I was like, wait a second. How am I getting to work? Because we only have one car. And he was like, oh, I don't know. Which normally, if my boss was gonna be in the office, I would just ask him if I could just like work from home, like swap my work from home days or something. But my boss is away, and I don't really know that I want to move this farther up the chain, so I might have to Uber again. And I have not Ubered in a really long time. I used to Uber every time I went into the office because I lived in a city. But I hate Ubering. I hate that people try and talk to you in the Uber, which I hate. I really just want to sit there silently. I really don't want to make small talk, and I've had enough like weird, creepy interactions in Ubers that I'm like, I'm not loving this plan. But we'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it will be okay. Okay, I think we've been doing these in order of the way we met people. Wah, hello Miko, welcome in, happy Sunday. Hope things are good by you, hope you're staying dry, friend. Hope all is well. But yeah, I was just saying I've had a lot of bad Uber experiences, and because my husband has the car, I'm gonna have to Uber places, and I'm like mentally preparing myself for what that is gonna be like. I'm not enthused about it. It's not the end of the world, it's just like, it's just annoying. Pickles can drive. Well, if we had a car, maybe she could drive. But we don't, we only have one car. So she'd have to like build a car. Which, she's a smart bean, but ride Pickles, strap her up to like a little wagon. Like one of those, what are those things called? The little red wagons. She would hate that. She'd be done in like 5 seconds. She'd be like, alright, that's it. Please don't come near me again, thank you. Like a chariot? Yes, exactly. Alright, let's do Asyl's story. And then I think we're gonna do Asyl, Istina, and then Emo, then Heine, and then Brakka and Shrika, I think. So, let's see what Asyl says. Otella says her goodbyes to Asyl and sets off on her own journey. Rather than being a sad farewell, it is a step forward for Otella, who is taking control of her own life. Once they see her off and things calm down, Asyl writes to Raz and asks to chat. Meet Asyl and Nemia. Alright, we can do that. We can do that. Ittekimasu. Alright. I think we meet him... Oh, he wants to meet up in the center area. Okay. Okay. I thought he was gonna meet us at our at his house, but I guess not. Asyl, I heard what you did. They say you saved the town from all those monsters that kept appearing. It's nice feeling safe enough to set foot outside my front door again. I knew we could count on you. Nothing makes me happier than knowing the townsfolk feel safe. Yeesh, loosen up a little and accept the compliment, will ya? You're allowed to revel in the moment. Ah, Raz. I'm sorry, but I've got an appointment to keep with my friend. No worries. I'll see you next time you're doing your rounds. If you're ever in need of an ear, you know you can come to me, eh? Thank you for waiting, Raz. I hope I wasn't interrupting anything. Oh, don't worry. We were just chatting. Ah, I almost forgot. Since you came all this way, why don't we head up to the observation deck? Not because I don't want anyone listening in on our conversation. I just really like the view. It's not suspicious at all, Asyl. I got a letter from Otella the other day. She said she was heading towards the sea, although she seems happy just traveling around without a destination. She sounds well. Yeah, I couldn't help breathing a sigh of relief when I read it. But she's walking her own path now, which means it's about time I did too. I've been worried all this time about whether I have the strength to protect this world that Tiella loves so much, like I promised. What Otella said was right on the mark. I wanted strength. Immense power, strong enough to protect everything we hold dear. I always thought I wasn't strong enough to do it. Do you still feel that way now? I do. My way of thinking hasn't changed at all. But I noticed something. I can save the world around me, but the extent of my reach is still so small. But I can extend that range over time. I figured it out during all of that back and forth with Otella. If that's what I focus on, then I can increase the amount I can protect, bit by bit. I don't think that's what she was getting at. I don't think she was getting at you doing all of that, sir. I think she was like, make friends, increase the amount of people you can count on. He's completely missed the mark. I think that's what it will take to keep my promise to Tiella. To save the world, just like you do, Raz. Slow and steady. Even if I can only do one thing at a time by myself. I still won't give up trying. I will do what I can to protect as much of this world as possible. I'll be here to help you. Thank you. For now, I'm going to keep working with the Argus Brigade to look after this town. I have so many memories I've made with all the different people here, after all. Raz, it took a lot of different experiences to get me to where I am now. Which is why I think each one of them has meaning. Meeting Tiella, and then meeting Otella, not to mention you and Istina. Parting with Tiella, and the promise I made to her. I accept who I am for what I am, and one day, I'll bloom just as brilliantly as this cherry blossom tree. There's meaning behind everything I've been through to get to this point. I hope you'll keep fighting alongside me until that day comes. Journey's end. Closeness with Asyl complete. My sad little tank boy. I love that man. Oh, was this always here? Was this always here and I just didn't ever walk around the back of here? I guess not. I guess not, actually. Is this the girl? Hold on. No, is this a different story? Is quest new? Are there any of my quests that are not new? I guess not. I have a quest that's like pending and I don't know where it is. And this girl kind of looks like the girl, but to be fair, everyone kind of looks the same in this game. all the not named NPCs, many of them have the same faces, if I'm gonna be honest. So it's hard to tell. Alright, so we'll do Istina's next. Shadow Walker. The organization's chief was dead, and Rosny's motive was to pass the chief's will on to Istina. Once all was said and done, Istina called Raz to the orphanage to talk about it. Meet with Istina at the Nemia orphanage. Alright, let's go. Also, it's like a little loud in my ears. It was a little blasting during that scene. HARVESTELLA, hello Remy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Obs, if you are ever planning on playing HARVESTELLA, we are deep in the end game. So if you want to play this game and you don't want spoilers, probably best not to watch. But I'm glad you're here anyway. Glad you're here. Hope your Sunday's going well. All right, let's talk to Istina. Good to see you, Raz. It feels like it's been ages since we last had a chance to catch up. We were too busy with that imposter. That's true. That issue took up all of our attention whenever we met. Anyway, Raz, I decided to take up the head teacher position. It's great to see you made up your mind. Yeah. I never believed in myself. My past is etched with sins, and the path I walked, tainted with blood. I didn't think I knew a parent's love, or how to love like a parent, so I didn't think I was worthy to take responsibility for the kid's future. But now you know those things. Yes. And no. The fact is, I've always known those things, deep down. But because I was too scared to face my past, I never realized it. I can see things differently now. My past is nothing to be proud of. But I've realized that it had some warm moments. Like what? Just little things. For example, I remembered that the reason I came to love reading so much was because of the books the chief gave me. So, I thought I might be able to make small differences like that in the children's lives too. Raz, I love this orphanage, and the kids that live here. I wish for all of them to be happy. I'd do anything for them, if it might achieve that. What I'm focused on now is making sure that those kids have a better childhood than I did. It's because I've come from somewhere so dark that I can spot even the tiniest glimmer of light for them. I think you'll make a great head teacher. Thanks, Raz. Now I can finally repay them. Repay who? I wanted to repay the head teacher. They gladly welcomed me when I had just run away from the gang and was completely lost in the world. I've always wanted to repay them for that somehow. But I was never quite sure how I could. And now, all this time has passed and I still haven't done anything. I couldn't think of a better repayment. Well, I don't know about that, but it's the best I could do for them. Miss Istina? What is it, you two? What do you mean, what is it? You said you'd take us into town on an adventure. We're all waiting for you outside. Oh, yeah. I was talking to Raz and completely forgot about it. It's nice that you two are friends, but you made plans with us first. You're right. I did. Sorry, kids. I'll come and join you in a few minutes, okay? Okay, but hurry up, Miss Istina. We've been waiting ages already. See you outside, Miss Istina. Sorry, Raz. I've got to go. Have fun on your adventure. Thanks. I'm going to enjoy this trip with them. Well then. Oh, one more thing before I go. Just because I'm becoming the head teacher now, it doesn't mean our work together is over. There are so many places out there where people still live in the shadows. I want to take in kids from those places so that they don't end up how I was, regretting my past. So, I will keep fighting. Not as the shadow assassin, but as someone who walks side by side with my shadow. That's all. Bye for now. Shadow Walker. Closeness with Istina? Complete. Nice. Nice. Okay, that's the Nemia crew. The Nemia crew is all set. They are done. What's the fastest? I guess the fastest way is probably to go home and then go to Shatola. Let me check though. I assume both Heine and Emo are in Shatola. So I think we'll do Emo first. The Diva's new debut. At the vigil, Emo told the people of Shatola the truth about the sirens. Despite the pain that was felt by both sides, everyone was finally able to understand Emo's struggle. Wanting to tell her mother, Emo sent Raz a letter asking her to join her. Talk to Emo at the Philosophical Hypo Center at the Coral Shrine. Okay, we have to go to the Coral Shrine. So let's do that. We'll fly there. It'll be a little faster. A little faster. Okay, so we go into Shatola, and then we're gonna actually teleport to Heine's atelier, but we're not gonna talk to him yet because I want to do Emo's story first. And then come in here, get in the, we just hijack his submarine, no big deal. Go to Coral Shrine, and then is it Echoes of the Bulla? Actually, no, it's probably if I go to Seat. Is this the fastest way? If I go to Seat and then turn around? No, okay, so it's not that one. Go back, go back. All of these, it's a shame because there's not always warp points to every spot, so you kind of have to remember where you are going. I think this should go to Hypocenter. Yes, it does. The scene of the great calamity.
Oh, Raz, you came. The bartender gave me the day off. He said I deserved to take it easy after I worked so hard at the vigil.
He was right. You do deserve it.
In that case, so do you, Raz. It's nice to come here now that everything has calmed down. Last time I was here, I was running away from Shatola.
You were having a tough time.
I was. But today, I'd like to speak to my mother. I have so much to say. I'd like you to come too, Raz.
Me?
Because I finally found it. The thing I want to do. I've been thinking about it this entire time. About what I can do for the sirens. About what I can do to make sure they are remembered. My mother, everyone. And that's to continue living on the surface. As the last siren, the diva of Shatola. That way, I can pass down our story from generation to generation. I can tell people about the sirens, and the curse of their hopes that transformed into Lorelei. I won't let them be forgotten. I will help them live on forever.
So you've decided?
That's right. Raz, this is what I'm going to do. So, will you continue to help me?
I always intended to, Princess Emo.
Meep. Heine calls me that. I'd prefer it if you didn't join him. Mother? Everyone? I've made friends with so many people who I hold so dear. I may be alone, but I'm okay. I don't cry anymore. So I hope you can find peace. But please, continue watching over me.
You can say more if you like.
Let's go, Raz. The people of Shatola are waiting. And besides, we've still got a whole adventure ahead of us.
All right, let's get moving.
Okay. Mother, everyone, farewell. I promise I'll be back soon.
The Diva's new debut. Closeness with Emo, complete. I need a minute, that one actually. That one got me choked up. I feel so sad. Also, hello, Saya. Welcome in. Emo is small. She's she's the shortest. I think she's the shortest party member by far. Unless we're counting the fairies, the fae folk, who are not always in our party, but they come once in a while. But they're very tiny. They're very tiny. Oh, Emo's story always... Honestly, a lot of these get me sad. I felt like Asyl's and Istina's, their sad bits were earlier, but Emo's is just sad throughout. Heinz is also pretty sad, so I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with people being sad in Shatola. but they are. You would not think so, because this is like the summer, the cool summer spot. Eternal Summerland, but it is actually tragic. It is actually big sad. Okay, we get back in the sub. Whoop. Okay. Let me check. So Hein's story, it's called Dream On. Heine finally understood the truth behind Fiesola's message, and came to terms with her death. Putting its exploration on hiatus, he decided to hold another presentation for the children, and called Raz to the atelier once more. Heine is waiting at his atelier. Go and meet him. I'll be lurky, but have fun playing. Sounds good. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for stopping in. Hope your Sunday goes well. Alright, let's see what Heine's up to. Has he always had that bird? That mechanical bird? Did I never notice that he had a mechanical bird in his atelier? Raz, thank you for coming. I just finished with the preparations for my next presentation. Do you think this time will go better? I would prefer if we don't receive a reaction like we did the other day. Hello, Mr. Heine. We came because you said you had more cool stuff to show us. I can't wait to see it. Thank you for coming. I've finished getting ready, so let's jump right in, shall we? Ready? Let's begin. What are you going to show us today? I'm afraid I'm not here to showcase any new invention today. Huh? So, what are you gonna do? Raz and I are here to regale you with a tale of adventure. Adventure? Now you're talking. It all began with a submarine, and its name was the Fiesola. Raz and I set out on our journey in the Fiesola all the way to the ocean floor, in search of a place that could only be found in the deep sea. There, we found another submarine that belonged to adventurers like us, who had been searching the ocean floor. Wow! Did you go inside? What was in it? Inside was a ship's log, left behind by the former crew. We used the log to guide us as we dove even deeper, in search of our destination. Until we finally arrived. And what we found there will shock and astound you. What did you find? Down there, where no one else had been set to tread, was a flag, stuck firmly into the ground. Which means, children, that we were not the first to find such a place. You think somebody else put it there? Do you think people live on the bottom of the sea? Don't be stupid. How would they breathe? Sadly, we were never able to learn who it was that placed that flag. But I can say for certain, whoever did must have been thinking they'd finally made it. That they did what nobody else had ever been able to do. No one? No one ever? We can all surpass our limitations. Our limitations? That's right. That flag was a reminder that as long as we never give up, we can achieve the impossible.
Does that mean I can grow up to be a great fisherman like my dad?
Fisherman. And yes, never give up on your dreams, and you can achieve anything.
What about me? Can I become a pretty princess one day?
Absolutely. You have a great many possibilities hidden deep down.
I want to fly all the way up to the stars. Do you think I could do that, Mr. Heine?
You can. Most definitely. Humans made it to the bottom of the sea. It won't be long before we claim the skies as well.
Whoa.
But first, you'll need to seize the stars closest to your heart.
How do I do that?
Easy. You learn how to woo the ladyfolk. Yes, there are hundreds of beautiful glistening stars all across this land just waiting for you to seize the moment. I don't care about girls. Heine, man never changes. Well, how do you think it went?
I think that last part needed some work.
Really? I thought that was probably the most important part. Say, Raz, do you think I've gotten closer to Fiesola's legacy? I think you've surpassed it. I wouldn't go that far. I clearly have a long way to go. I think this is something that Fiesola really wanted to do. Opening doors for the generations to come. She never wished for new worlds, nor did she strive to be a technological innovator. No, chances are the people who planted that flag are cut from the very same cloth. Do you think we can do it too? What's to say we already haven't? Someday, people will make discoveries that surpass anything we or Fiesola ever envisioned. Before long, they too will entrust their dreams to the next generation, just like we are. Generation after generation, until eventually, someone achieves the very impossible. It all begins with one small step, and enough steps will one day lead to one giant leap. Forgive me, I have a habit of waxing poetic about the future. The seeds have already been sown. You're right.
Mr. Heine!
Oh, what's this?
I told everyone about your story, and now they all want to hear about it for themselves.
Oh dear, my day's about to get much busier. If you'll excuse me, I'm off to regale the children with more wondrous tales of the future. I'll see you again soon. Next time, I'll treat you to a meal.
Mr. Heine, come on!
Yes, I'm on my way. Yeah, how did that flag get down there? I'm like actually confused. Because if it's an American flag, then it had to come from Lost Gaia, which is Earth. Okay, that was a way, I don't know, that was a more thought-provoking ending. Dream on. Closeness with Heine complete. As a certain William Smith once said, welcome to Earth. Welcome in, Lore. Happy Sunday. I don't know how that flag... I'm like actually confused because So that's an American flag. So this is obviously, if you guys are still watching at this point, I'm just gonna assume you're never gonna play Harvestella because the spoilers are just everywhere. But so this is New Gaia, and all the humans on New Gaia are new people. They like evolved separately and also became humans, which is unlikely, but is how that worked. Like, the Omens, which are AIs, basically took quote-unquote DNA, like something akin to DNA from Earth, shoved it into this planet, and then it, like, basically everything evolved, like, very close to how it did on Earth. With some exceptions. I mean, there's some weird animals if we look closely, but there also seem to have been weird animals on Earth, so. So these humans, they're not, like, there are no humans on New Gaia, Re-Gaia, as it's called, who are awake. They've never been awake. As far as I'm aware, I just assume that they went into their cryostasis on Lost Gaia. I assume they just, like, went into stasis, and then the Omens packed them up in their little pods, and then they were like, alright. And then moved them over to Re-Gaia once it was, like, vaguely livable. So I don't know how that got down there, unless, I don't know, unless there was, like, debris or something that could have fallen. It's very odd, though. Very odd, because, like, there is no US in Re-Gaia. It's, you know, it's like its own country with its own kingdoms. Alright, let's go do Brakka's story next. So that is a reward without form. Brakka learned the truth behind Amadeus's final moments, and was able to find his path now that his quest for revenge was over. Wanting to speak to Raz, he sent a letter asking her to meet him at his hideout. Meet with Brakka at his hideout in Argene. I don't know why Brakka is still hiding in Argene. Like, to be fair, he was hiding from a cult, but the cult is dismantled, or like his friend now is running the cult, so I don't think he has anything to fear, and I think he could just get a room, like get a house like normal. But instead he's still just like hiding out at this inn. So, I don't know, maybe he doesn't pay rent. Hard to say. I feel like I would not want to be living in like the tunnel that he lives in. But whatever. Brakka's living his best Sasuke Uchiha life, so like this does not look very cozy, you know? Also, Just Francie, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cottage. Welcome in. Hope that your Sunday is going well. Raz, thank you for coming. Normally, I should be the one coming to you in such a situation. I came because I wanted to. That's nice of you to say. I've been thinking a lot on how to move on past revenge. On starting a new life. I decided that first off, I'm gonna keep working as a mercenary. It's the fastest way to earn cash, and it honestly just suits me. Very true. Obviously, quitting being a mercenary altogether was an option. My desire for revenge against Amadeus hasn't totally disappeared. Which is why I figured it'd be better to start fresh, from square one, instead of carrying on as before. Starting fresh, but being a mercenary? The moment I shot Moldor, back at the Divine Seas Light Cave, I was filled with sadness. I thought I'd given up on emotions long ago. Moldor said he wanted to die while he was still human.
That was the only hope he had left after getting his revenge. That's what was so sad. There's only sadness in throwing away one's humanity for the sake of revenge. So, I decided to embrace these emotions. I wanted to end the sadness that comes when you feel you have nowhere else to turn. Next time I meet someone like Moldor or myself, I want to give them a choice, you know? To break the chain of sadness. You run into people like that whether you like it or not as a mercenary. Punks who are ready to throw it all away for revenge. I want to save them before they plunge from that cliff of despair. So, I'm gonna keep working as a mercenary, but with a renewed purpose. I know there's only so much one mercenary can do. You probably think it's all lip service. Doesn't sound like lip service to me. Thanks, Raz. I owe you a debt of gratitude. That I didn't completely lose hope like Moldor did. That was all thanks to you. It's no big deal. A typical response from you. Anyway, Raz, can I ask you something? Will you continue to employ me as a mercenary? Of course, but why are you asking now? It's to help me mark the divide. I'm not working as a mercenary out of revenge anymore. I'm done with revenge. Now I'm just some guy making a living as a regular old mercenary. Do you think you would want to keep up a contract with someone like that, Raz? You're a dear friend, Brakka. Glad to hear it. Then let me update the details of the contract. I will continue to lend you my strength. This expires when you feel you no longer have any use for me. Now, as for remuneration... You still expect me to pay? Of course. Our friendship shouldn't change that. Is what I want to say. But I'm gonna do it pro bono. Consider yourself already paid up. But I haven't paid anything yet. You're paid up, I said. You even paid extra. So don't hesitate to call when you need. I'll work for what I'm paid. A reward without form. Closeness with Brakka complete. What a Brakka move. Couldn't stop overhearing the flag talk. Oh yeah, the flag conspiracy. I'm not quite sure. I mean, we still have the epilogue to get through, so I'm hoping that will make things more clear. Also, Pickles, what are you doing? You're skitching? What happened? You're skitching? What are you up to? You're gonna go munch? Thank you, my Sunday is alright. I'm glad your Sunday's going well. Also, sorry, I try not to speak to chat during the cutscenes, just so they're like a complete thing. If we get a raid or something, I'll break. Or occasionally when someone like follows or something, just to say hi, but sometimes it's a bit of a wait. Alright, I should also note we are very late in the Harvestella story. So if you're planning on playing Harvestella and you don't want massive major spoilers, then this might not be the best stream to check in on. Because I think we're probably going to finish it today or sometime next week. Depends on how long we want to go for today. But we're getting close. Alright, let's see what Shrika's story
the flower girl. Shrika spoke to the Holy Mother about becoming matriarch of the order and building a future without any need for the mother to moderate. She asked the Holy Mother to work with her instead. Having decided to become matriarch, Shrika sent a letter to Raz asking to meet at the temple to talk. Meet with Shrika at the temple in Argene. Okay. There's a teleport point. Finished it quite a bit ago, so no worries with me. I wish I'd be able to ignore chat during cutscenes. Yeah, I try and just like not. It's not that I don't see messages, I just don't respond to them. That's just like a rule. It's just a rule I have, I guess. Usually I feel like people are like good enough about it. Like if they've been here enough, they're like, oh, okay, cool. I get it. I just thought the flag represented the planet they chose was indeed the moon. Oh. Oh, that's a really interesting take. That's so smart. I wouldn't have even thought. I was like, could it be debris? Like, how does that work? Also, Remy, thank you for the hydrate. Francie, that is so smart. I think I agree with you. I agree with that. It would also make more sense why they can like jump back and forth between the two like fairly quickly. I mean, you assume future tech, maybe they're able to just jump between planets anyway. But it would also make sense why the world seems smaller as well. Granted, this is only our portion of the known world. But that makes a lot of sense. It's such a cool thing, right? There's so many small clues to it. Yes, yes. It's so funny because like, I feel like Harvestella, it's one of those games that because it's such a like long storyline, right? I'm sure playing through it the first time is the initial experience, and then getting to watch other people play through it, or like watching other playthroughs, you know, maybe not on stream or in VOD form or something, you like, I'm sure you pick up on like tons of foreshadowing. Like, the writing is so intentional in Harvestella that you have to assume like they put, I'm sure, lots of clues everywhere. In everything. I guess also, now that you mention it, like the space elevator scenes and stuff. Yeah, it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. Yeah, my first playthrough, I didn't even pick that up at all. I mean, I think that's fair. It's like, I don't think, it's not easy. I mean, it also, in your first playthrough, it's very much the first playthrough reminds me a lot narrative style, like not one-to-one narrative style, but if you've ever watched like anime like Bakano, where it's like there's lots of narrative threads, but they don't come together until like the very end. Like, you know that they connect, but you're not quite sure how they connect. And you keep getting closer and closer and closer, and then at the very end it's like, okay. This makes so much sense. Gotcha. So it's like one of those. It's good with that. Alright, let's do Shrika's. I really don't like Shrika's tale. I mean, maybe it's just because I just don't like Argene, and I hate this cult. I hate that they have like a weird theocracy here. My first playthrough was so messy. I was doing so much harvest stuff, but this game is so deep. It's so funny because I feel like in this game, when I was playing through this, I think because I knew that it was like 90% action RPG and then like 10% farming sim, I definitely put the farming on like a bit of a back burner. Like I still grew things and like hung out of the farm, and sometimes it was nice to like go to the farm and decompress, but I definitely didn't delve as deep into the farming because I could just tell it wasn't the focus. So I just kind of left it to do its own thing. I let it do its own thing. She was my least favorite character. Yeah, honestly, I just didn't do any. When we first came to Argene, I had been in the habit of each of the other cities, like Lethe, Nemia, Shatola, I was doing a bunch of the side quests in there. Like, I would finish up the main story and then I would go do a little, like, side quest jaunt. Because a lot of the side quests are funny. I liked a lot of them. But then in Argene, I was literally like, I hate all of these people. I don't want to help anyone here. They're awful. So Shrika's story, I was just like, ah, she's part of this crew. Like, what is this? What is this? Rune Factory just made me think it's more farming, but I enjoyed massively. Well, that's good. That's good. I know a lot of people were disappointed, I guess. Like, a lot of people who I think are way more farming sim purists or specialists, I don't think enjoyed Harvestella, because again, it is a Square Enix game. It is very much like the story is the point, less so. The farming is just a nice decompression activity in my mind, and also kind of a side activity to do for in terms of like making food to help you through like encounters later. But hopefully now that it's like come out and enough people have played it, my hope is that anyone who plays it after fully understands that it's, again, mostly action RPG with like a side of farming rather than farming with a side of action RPG. Hopefully they get that.
Raz, thank you for coming. As I wrote in my letter, I have been formally inaugurated as Matriarch of the Sea's Light Order. Congratulations. Thank you. The Holy Mother and I are working together on how to move forward. The confusion within the Order may have settled down, but there is still a mountain of work ahead of us. The sect of the Anti-Mother has also grown silent, but the mark they left still remains all the same. As it turns out, I'm far busier now than I ever anticipated.
Are you sure you have time to talk?
I have something important I wish to speak with you about, so I made time. I spoke to a number of clergymen during my inauguration, explaining that I do not intend to end my expeditions outside of the capital just because I am a matriarch. You want to keep traveling with us? It's certainly unconventional. I may be the first matriarch to do so. But there's so much of the world I would miss by remaining within the temple. Which is why I mustn't allow my position to stop me from traveling and broadening my horizons. In order for us to change the world for the better, the Order must also change. Traveling only becomes all the more necessary as I embrace my role as matriarch. Is what I told them, and to my surprise, they were all incredibly supportive.
So they're going to change the rules?
Of course, I can't ask someone to take on the position of matriarch in my absence. But as long as everyone does their part, accepting help when times are tough, or offering help to those in need, if we can combine our efforts across the Order, everyone will improve for the better.
That was in those teachings, right?
Change requires time, but I believe it's something we can do. With an abundance of goodwill, anyone can change.
I'll be rooting for you.
Thank you. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, since I will be continuing my duties as a missionary for the Order, I will travel alongside you as well. It will be the same as it was before. If you're ever in need of my assistance, don't hesitate to contact me. If I had been able to do this from the beginning, perhaps sights would have changed too.
Where is their sights now?
Sights is in his cell. I don't think he will be coming out of there for a while. But when he does, I believe he will have repented for his sins. I didn't lose him this time. My closest friend. My family.
Just gonna nod silently there, I guess.
The truth is, dealing with His Eminence was painful. I understand Kierkegaard was an enemy of humanity, and that we had to destroy him. But still, it wasn't easy to do. Sometimes it's hard because it's right. It was difficult because it was the right choice. I do like the way you look at things. Reality isn't always what it seems. I know it's not much, but from His Eminence and Sights, and everyone within the Order, if we can all live in peace, then that will be enough. But that isn't the way of the world just yet. There is still so much I don't know, and so many people in need of help. I cannot ignore that.
You have a kind heart.
I think you have me beat there, Raz. But I won't give up. Ever since I was orphaned, and saw only evil in the world, I craved light in order to live. A light of hope for tomorrow. Without light, flowers cannot bloom. Humans are no different. That is what I believe. And so, I will continue to fight. I will fight to bring even a little sunlight into this world.
The Flower Girl. Closeness with Shrika complete.
I can't believe she put their sights in a cell.
Excuse me? Like, what a Shrika move. Excuse me, ma'am? He was right. Like, oh my god. We should break that man out of that cell. That's messed up. Like, their site's whole thing was he was like, the Order is fake. Like, this whole religion is based on an automata from Earth. He didn't know it's from Earth, but it's from Earth. Like a big... It's not actually an automata, it's a robot, but a big robot from Earth. And... like... I don't know. He was done so dirty. And then he was like, this whole religion is messed up. Everyone has like really... We have like religious trauma from it. It's done a whole bunch of harm. What if we just didn't do that? And then he got in trouble and got imprisoned for that? Bro. Absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. Cherry salmon. This fish is easy to catch, as it's often at the surface of the water in Nemia, seemingly gazing at the cherry blossoms. Risking its life to admire the cherry blossoms, it brings a tear to the eye. The music is so good in this game, makes me want to cry. It is the music is on point. The writing of a lot of characters, not just characters, but also like cutscenes from like a cinematography angle are very good. Yeah, there's just like a lot of good stuff. I mean, I will like legitimately, Emo's storyline made me cry. Asyl's whole thing with Tiela and Otella made me cry. Those are both big sad. Dianthus's thing with Emily made me cry. There were a lot of like oof bits. Also, obviously, like, Arya, some of Arya's stuff was, like, big sad. I'm also, okay, Francie, I'm actually curious. You don't have to answer if it's something that will be answered 100% in the epilogue. I feel like Arya's parents, like, I feel like she was, like, a test tube baby. There was, like, some weird stuff about her parents being scientists, and she was also, like, a numbered subject, and they were like, hey, we were part of this experiment to, like, be your parents. And I was like, is she a test tube baby? Is she just, like, made in a tube? And she was just forever in this lab, and then they, like, her two scientists took on the role of her parents, but maybe are, like, not biologically related to her at all. Because when she was, like, big sad over their outcome, I was like, I mean, weren't they just assigned to be your parents, girl? Like, wasn't that a thing? Because I feel like in the Helix, forget the name of that lab on Lost Gaia. There was some weird stuff. Marigold fish, a fish with cute fins that look like petals. It's a real treat to unwind after work by watching their graceful dance in the water. Oh god, we're like fishing up all the goldfish in Nemia. These poor people. They're like, please leave us alone. Please let us have our fish, thank you. Please. Also, I thought that I got the fish that was supposed to be, I think, in Lethe in fall, the rare one, but actually I think I got the one that you get from catching, like, a bunch of fish of the same type. So that was like slightly sad. I was like, oof, I should have fished more in fall. But alas, clearly did not. I was too busy doing the story to really, like, do much of the fishing or the farming. Instead, it's just a leisure activity to pass time, really. Though I wish I had grown a Makoko. I don't know why I didn't plant those. Because I don't think I can buy... I don't feel like I can buy chocolate from anywhere. Because I wanted to make those churros for Arya. I don't know if that's gonna happen now. From what I remember, she's an entirely natural-born baby, so to say. Okay, okay. I was like, I don't know. It was a weird vibe. I was like, for a minute, I was like, is she just not even human? And, like, that was at least debunked, but I was like, this is a weird, strange dynamic going on in this lab at this place. Her relationship with her parents seems suspect. Seems odd. She's very detached in a way. Don't know how to describe it. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it seems like that was just like in the nature of her being brought up. Like, she was clearly brought up as like kind of a savant in a way. So she was definitely like held apart from her peer. Like, I don't really know that she had peers. So she definitely had a very like unconventional upbringing, I would say. At the very least. If not other weird things happening. Just a lot of, like, way too much responsibility heaped on one person who was also, like, very young. Probably because when she was born, Earth was already far on the decline, sadly. Yeah, like, it was already going south when she was born. Did you do a lot of the side quests? Because we just finished I think it was last time we finished the, like, Toodaloo human side quest. That one was so sad. I was, like, not ready for the amount of like emotional damage that one did. I was like, okay. Okay, fine. I see how it is. Excuse me? Squeenix? What? Like, oh, Squeenix, we didn't have to go that hard. Like, it's just a side quest. Which feels like, to be honest, a very Squeenix move, but... Twilight Cherry Salmon. Ooh. An extremely rare subspecies of cherry salmon only seen at night. It is said to have a refined taste. Opting to view the cherry blossoms at night, it would be uncouth to simply call it nocturnal. Hold on. That's not the rare fish, right? Or is it? A type of rare fish. That says it's a rare fish. GG, you got it. Oh, nice. Yeah, I did almost everything, even caught all the rare fishes. Oh, nice. Sick. That's rad. Let's go give this to our Sahagin boy. Then... Hello, sir. Glub, you good? I'm very well. Fishing knowledge level 3 and 5k. Nice. Yeah, I think I definitely missed the one that's a fall fish in Lethe. Maybe I didn't, but I think the Aurelian was the one that's like you catch it if you've caught a lot of a fish and it gets sad. Or at least that's what it sounds like from its description. Alright, let me see. We'll just sell, let's see. This, and then, let's see, let's put the rest away. I also think it's so sad you get Lorelei's tears at the end of Emo's storyline. That made me sad. I got like choked up. I was like, oh, my girl Emo. Gonna make me cry. Gonna make me cry. Let's see. Is there anything else we can make? Probably not. Meat with herbs and spices. Wonder what that needs. Dangerous nitro saute. Did we just get that? I think we just got that one. I decided to go for Emo at the end. Such a sweet soul. She's a good bean. Emo is a good bean. I haven't decided who I'm gonna ask to move in with me. I haven't gotten to that stage. I might ask, I don't know. I might go for... I mean, Arya seems tragically sad. Or maybe Cress. I love Cress. I kind of wish Cress was, like, in the main party more. I feel like Cress got, like, sadly sidelined, and I thought she was a great character. And also, like, the first person that found us. So I was like, oh, but Cress, though. Okay. Let's do all of our farm chores. See what there is to see. I think everyone's looking fine. Oh, our lump potatoes are good. Everything else is set. Nice. Wow, we got one extra good one. Oh, also... Well, I'll hold off on the food until we get low, I guess. She got very sidelined, right? Like, that was something that I was disappointed about. I had hoped that Cress would be a bigger part than she was, which is It's just sad, you know? Because again, she's a good character. Thought she had, like, good development. Just kind of looking forward to her doing her thing. Let's see. I'm just gonna sell all of these. I think we have so many eggs and milk and stuff saved up. I actually thought she joined the party later. I know, right? Like, it just seems like that would be the case. It's like, oh yeah, of course. Why would she not? Little did we know. Like, well, actually, turns out. Oh goodness. Oh, we have so many. Okay, we have so many letters. Provisions. How are you doing, Raz? It looks like you've carried out some remodeling works on your farm recently. The townsfolk are astounded by its size. Not even Bird's Eye Bray is a match for it. You've proven yourself to be a fine farmer. Please have these crop seeds I got from a traveling merchant the other day. Try planting them on your new and expanded farm. From the mayor, snow-capped Mekon sapling and lump potato. Okay, we will, sir. Also the Mekon is cool. We hadn't seen that before. I wish I could say this in person. I need to say thank you for speaking with me about the quiet disease. Once I thought about it, I realized you've been with me from the start. I want to tell you this in person, but I know I'll just trip over my words if I tried. So I'm sending you this letter instead. Thank you. Once things have calmed down, would you mind coming with me to pay respects to my parents? From Cress. Oh, do we have extra? Until the day we part ways. You and I have shared a peculiar connection since you saved me at Heine Canyon. To be honest, I never expected it to be as strong as it is, but I am grateful that it exists. Beyond the framework of this pseudo-personality, the I that I consider myself exists in no small part thanks to that connection. I hope our connection has proven beneficial for you as well. Dianthus. Wielding my freedom. It is decided, Raz. Henceforth I shall journey to hone my skills in combat in preparation for the day when I leave this continent and travel the world unknown. This has been only the beginning, after all, and it is necessary for us lords to re-examine and reforge ourselves. You are more than welcome to join me should the need ever arise. Until then, take care. Yours truly, Unicorn. As long as I don't give up. With all that is said and with all of that done and dusted, it finally feels like Nemia has returned to the way it was before. This is the world I am able to protect, and that's fine. In time, I know my reach will grow, and I'll be able to protect the whole world, just as I promised. I look forward to when that day comes. Cheers. Asyl. Asyl, what a good bean. I have found my rays of sunshine. I have walked the road to where I am today totally alone. I always thought that's how I'd continue, but I was wrong. The world is a much warmer place than I thought. Raz, you helped me to reach this point, and I've come to this realization. For that, I am extremely grateful. I'm truly glad I met you. From Istina. Istina. Now and forever. Raz, I thought I would never find a way to thank you for all of your help, but I finally did. I will share your story, the story of my dearest friend who saved the sirens, who saved me. Thank you for everything, Raz. Emo. Emo, what a good bean. My dearly beloved. I've grown quite accustomed to sending you these letters. I never would have believed we would spend this much time together when we first met. I'm continuing on as an inventor. Just like Fiasola, I will pave the path for our generation and for the children of the next. And with you at my side, every step of the way. Let us walk this road to the future, together. Signed, Heine. On the precipice of revenge.
I met someone else the other day who lived for the sake of revenge. It was a young girl. I could see that pointless fire of retaliation burning in her eyes. Back in the day, I would have let her go. But that ain't me now. Now I want to believe I can talk her down from that same precipice that I once stood on. I know it may not work, but I have to at least try. Brakka. The Silver Blossom. As gratitude for all of your help, I wish to share the words, "Grow a silver blossom." It is a favorite verse of mine, because if you do not take care of this blossom, the silver glow will fade. It is as fragile as it is beautiful. The silver blossom grows in the hearts of people, and will bloom no matter how cold or harsh the environment. Then, and now, these words are the light that shines upon me. Yours sincerely, Shrika.
A slew of letters. So many. Let's see, I'm gonna have like weird amounts of these. Just so I don't have to like dig that much. Okay. Let me... Let's do... And we'll do one more over here. Okay. Looks good. These sprinklers are also so strong. Like... It's kind of insane. How do I want to do this? Where do I want to put this tree? And then, let's see. I think, let's see, let's try. Okay. Oh, it needs one of these. It needs 4. Okay. How much space did I give these two? I put 1 in between. So we could just we can put 1 here. I was gonna build a more intentional orchard, but I've given up. I've given up. The dream's dead. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All set. Everyone is fed and watered. I don't think my farm... Like, I paid for my farm expansion, but I don't think it's ready yet. I assume I would... I think I'd get a cutscene. I had also given up. My field was so messy, but it made money. Listen, as long as it makes money, it's all that matters, right? That's the whole point. Let me go to Leafy super fast. Z, thank you so much for the resub. Twitch subscription to Raz, 11 out of 10 would recommend. 17 months. Oh my god, your sub baby is like talking, I think, which is wild. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well, girl. Okay, I guess maybe I did upgrade and they just didn't give me a thing. How big does my farm have to be until when I, like, when do I get the well unlock? Doing okay? Playing a Pepe with Remy and dying? Oh, you guys are partying in Apex. Nice. Well, I mean the dying part, middling. Depends how you feel about it, I guess. Okay, I guess I'll take a look and see what is different on my farm. Maybe nothing is different. Maybe it's just they moved stuff. Like this section, maybe? Maybe this is the different bit? Maybe that's it? By partying, you mean a billion squads third-partying us? Then yes. That is the Apex way. That is the Battle Royale way, to be honest. It's not even just Apex. I mean, third partying is the way to go. Like, there is no such thing as, like, honor in there, you know? You gotta just be like, if you see someone else fighting, you're like, we gotta get in on that. Okay, have not unlocked the well. May never see the depth of the well, if I'm gonna be honest. May never witness it. Also, are there any other spots, like, on the farm that needed an unlock? I don't think so, though. I think we unlocked everything once we got all the bombs and stuff. Okay, so let's see. Epilogue: the story of your world. The team is through the worst of it after the dismissal of Geist's Paradise Project and the fall of the Proto-Seaslight. Now they search for a means of putting an end to quietus once and for all, and thus, the story of your world begins. Take the airship to the Proto-Seaslight landing site in the northeast of Lethe. Okay, let's go do that. Let's go do that. Epilogue Gaming. I was like, how do we land here? Alright. Is this the Proto-Seaslight? It's really something. I wonder if it still has power. Let us go and find out. While not perfect, it still seems to be operational. We should be able to send any residual energy to the Castle of Illusion. That's great! We should go and tell Geist right away. Okay, we're back. Where am I supposed to go? Castle of Illusion. I think we just land, right? Where is Geist? Where is this man? Oh yeah, what is this? Beyond me lies a city of grief. Beyond me lies endless suffering. Beyond me lies the downfall of society. Where does this say to go? Meet Geist at the unoccupied throne in the Castle of Illusion again. Oh, I don't remember how to get to the unoccupied throne. Is that a... can I warp there? Let me see. Where was that? Throne. It looks as though the energy from the Proto has made it here without issue. Simulations show that we can create a large enough quietus barrier for a short period of time. Thank goodness. In which case, I will time the operation of the barrier for the precise moment you need it. When the time comes, you will have the full power of the Seth behind you. That works for me. Thank you for helping us, Geist. Gratitude is unnecessary. It was your parents who created the quietus barrier, remember? It is a human invention. It is yours to do with as you please. Nonetheless, thank you. You are baffling. But that is the human way. We have fought for the last 2,000 years for the sake of humanity. We are well aware of your incomprehensibility. Which is why I do not mind this back and forth from time to time. Not to mention the sense of nostalgia it gives me. Raz, now that you have rejected my project, you must follow the path you believe in. Show me what humans dream. Do what you must, and you will have our support to its fullest extent. For an artificial intelligence such as ours, which surpasses that of humanity, it is our raison d'etre. He certainly has a flair for the dramatic, doesn't he? Conditions are optimal. All that is left is to initiate the energization program. I have made it so that we can operate it from the airship. Let us meet on the bridge when you are ready. Let's go to the bridge. Away we go. Castle drawbridge. Is everyone... Okay, Heine is still driving the ship. That's good. I guess they're upstairs. Are they not? They're not. Where were they? Where were they? The front? Oh, they're hiding in the corner. Jeez. Are you ready to energize the Seas Light? I guess, yeah. Very well. Heine, connect me to the Castle of Illusion. Got it. Dianthus, Geist is telling us to prepare the Quietus Barrier. Make no mistake, the full power of the Seth are behind you. Just say the word. Understood. But before we begin, I would like to address the Castle of Illusion. Can you connect me? Sure. Calling all Seth of the Castle of Illusion. This is your comrade, Dianthus. First, I want to thank you for your assistance in this endeavor. We are about to resume the energization experiment Geist's former persona left unfinished. In hindsight, I see Geist was alone, pondering the future of this planet, and it plagued him. The resulting apoptosis he planned could have shaken the very meaning of our existence. In light of humanity's history, he embraced a dream that was out of his reach, and it ruined him. Geist reflected on this, and marched forward with the next best thing, the Heaven Shell Project. Raz refused that proposal. We still do not know if that was the right decision. Logically, it is easy to think it was the wrong one. But, to protect all of humanity, that is our dream, make no mistake. This is an experiment to help realize the dream of every intelligent being living on this planet. I am counting on that dream. For the eradication of Quietus, for our 2,000-year-long vow to save humanity, and to reclaim that once shining star, let it be etched into history that we are humanity's greatest neighbor, for a future where we can work together. Such a moving speech. Now I'm nervous. Airship has reached tactical altitude. Ready when you are. Got it. Geist, do you copy? We're beginning the experiment. Start the Quietus Barrier. Understood.
My.
Quietus barrier is active. This should keep us safe from the Gaia dust. All that's left is to start the energization program. Raz, awaiting your orders. Let's do this. Understood. Energization program engaged. Well. I love that we like didn't tell anyone we were doing this either. So people are just going about their days being like, what is happening? What is that?
Where did that come from?
The Lost Gaia Naturalization Phenomenon, MK Mark II, called it the Planetary Nightmare. It looks like there's an opening in that pillar of light. What about the concentration of Gaia dust inside? The interior is safe to enter. Give the word and we will enter with the airship. Let's do it. Oh god. A new dungeon? How do I get back here? I don't think I brought enough food. I thought we were just gonna watch some stuff. Stella Nursery. This is what's inside the Pillar of Light. Is this crystal a monolith? There's something mysterious about it. It's Lost Gaia technology, but there's no location like this in our database. I don't recognize it either. This is the Stella Nursery, where stars are born. It's you! Where the hell were you hiding? Are you a friend of Raz's?
Something like that.
You said stars are born here. What do you mean? Was this facility used to clone the Sea's Light's Astrum cell? No. If it were, then we would recognize it. Oh, right. Raz, I want you to know what happened here. And I want you to save her.
Save who?
Please proceed. The source of what you call quietus is up ahead as well. It is? The cause of quietus, Well, we can't just ignore that now, can we? Okay, well, ooh. I did not expect a final dungeon. Probably should have. What do I have in my inventory? Oh god. I have very little food. Well. Let's see how far we can get. The untrodden path. There's a repair. Let's see, backpack. I have bombs only. I have a normal repair kit, I guess. Oh, but it's up there. Okay, we got a return bell. Kind of them. Ominous. Ominous. I also, in this game, I straight up do not... I straight up do not fight things like how you're supposed to. Like, you are definitely meant to swap your classes way more, and I just never do. I just never do that. Oh, what's down here? Oh, monolite fragments. Huh. Interesting. Okay, that doesn't go anywhere. Gotta go up. And this is ice, it looks like. Oh. I really don't like the elementals are actually like pretty rough for me because they don't do aggro like other things. Because I run with Asyl, and Asyl's a tank, so normally I have him tank everything because I want to sit in the back with my gun and just vibe. But you can't really do that with the elementals because they will just hit anybody. They're pretty indiscriminate in that way. I like the music in here though. Okay, this stuff I definitely don't want to step on. Can I reach any of them? I'm hoping, I assume these guys poison. Poison can be pretty brutal. It's like one of my least favorite things in this game. Which I think is probably pretty normal. I don't think people generally like poison in any games, but or in real life, to be honest. Okay. This is the way we came in? Oh, it's close to where we came in. Okay. So, I'm gonna come over here. I guess, is anything over there? I have to go that way, I guess? Oh, did I miss? Oh, is that where we came in? Oh, I see, I see. I see. I was like, where is this? Howdy, Raz. Currently at the airport. Gonna head home now. How's the farm? Hello, Leonix. Doing well. Good luck on your journey home. Actually, wait. Is this the... No, this is not... This is not the one. Okay. I thought there was a repair point here, but I guess not. Farm's doing well. I did not realize that there was an additional dungeon. I probably should have. So now... now I don't have a lot of food. I'm gonna have to go home and like make more food for sure. Because I'm gonna get beat up, I think. By all these monsters. We're gonna go like as far as we can, but it's entirely possible that it ends up shorter than we would like. Mushrooms are growing in this area. Their caps emit a bluish-white light, probably an effect of the crystals. They don't look edible at all. They look pretty suspicious. Taste one anyway? Hell yeah. Despite its appearance, for some reason, you anticipate a rich flavor, and are painfully disappointed. This thing is disgusting. Yep, turns out these mushrooms are as inedible as they look. Your health decreased a lot. As if your luck couldn't get any worse, a monster appeared while you were taste testing the mushrooms. The monster leaps straight at you. You realize that it may be best to flee. Oh my god, am I dead? I was literally had like 1 health. I don't know if you guys saw that. Literally, my health went all the way down, and I was like, my god, oh my god. Worst mushroom, I know, like worst mushrooms ever seen. Worst mushrooms known to man. I think I just run past this dude. Like, I think he's asleep. Maybe? Oh god, it's ice. Brutal. Soul Bart, please. Fighting on ice always feels so mean. It always feels like, ah, well, I'm just gonna run past these guys because I don't like the poison, and they usually despawn pretty quick. Yeah, there you go. A humanoid monster. Looks like it's going to cross your path through the room. Looking a little closer, you see it's holding onto a shiny stone. That stone will probably go for a lot of money. You have the upper hand, and could probably swipe it in a fight. But this monster looks stronger than the others nearby. You'll need to be careful. Fight the monster, let it go past. You leave the monster alone. Listen. We're not ready for that. We're not ready for that. Got some sacred lumber though. Okay, what's down here? This looks like it'd be a Conolou doll spot, not gonna lie. Alright, I need to kill this elemental bro. They hurt. Thank God for a tank though. They are helpful. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, this way? This way? Oh. And then I guess go over this boy. Don't fall in the pit. Or else you die. It is late though. I don't really want to pass out, but it might happen. Good luck, Asyl. I'm not using more food. Praying for you, buddy. At like 11:30 we'll have to like port home, I think. Okay, I'm running past these guys. I think this is the way. Maybe? Maybe? How? Okay, we're pretty close to the next section. I think. I cut it close in here, I won't lie. Probably should just be running past monsters. I don't really want to get taxed. Or God. Okay, I'm just gonna run past this dude. Oh, he scared me. Oh God, run! I got poisoned so bad. I'm running. Get me to the cutscene. Please. Wait. Early hours. Hold on. Show. Okay, we made it to the cutscene. Okay. I might pass out though. Is this a laboratory? The words Project Gaia are written here. That's right. Research into Project Gaia was conducted here. Project Gaia? This facility is beneath the planet's crust. Well, the real one is. How can that be? Shouldn't there be solid mantle beneath the Earth's crust? That's one scientific explanation you wanted, isn't it? Is this monolite? I did not know one so large existed within this planet. Is it really so strange? What you call the Red Queen also emerged from the Earth's crust. So, the planet is filled with monolite? You're half right. Think of it this way. The planet itself is one giant monolith. What? Planets are the circulatory organs, giant crystalline bodies floating in the nothingness of space. Through the power of one such crystalline body, humanity awoke, and humanity evolved. Just like you, they didn't believe it at first either. But when you're confronted with reality, your next thought is how to utilize it. A scientific group named Animus wanted to use the monolith in the planet to create a supercomputer. Dianthus should be well aware of the monolith's property for transmitting light, correct? That is correct. The Animus researchers set out to reach this place and turn the planet into a single, giant supercomputer. That was Project Gaia. If the planet is really a giant monolith, then logically their thinking is sound. We use the monolith as a circuitry system between the sea's light. However, why would they want to do that? To pray for the happiness of mankind. Towards the end of the Gregorian calendar, war and mutual distrust grew worse by the day. Animus dreamed of a paradise where humanity understood each other, just like any other scientist. But they did not know that the girl they would create would spell the end of everything. Is this the her you wanted us to save? Who is this girl? Is she the one who caused quietus? She is, and she isn't. She had one purpose: to grant humanity's wish. Come. The girl sleeps up ahead. I wish she could teleport us like that. I wish she could teleport us like that. Oh god. Okay, we gotta keep running. I don't want to die to this poison. Also, please don't make me pass out. Please let me get to a save point. Please let me get to a save point. Please let me get to a save point. Okay, let's go home. Warp home. Yes, I'm running to bed. We don't have time. We don't have time. I don't want to pass out. Also, Iris, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. How we get back there, I don't know. We gotta also cook. I have no food. My food is all gone. Alright, let me get this hydrate. Hope you're doing well, Iris. Hope that your Sunday's going well. What's up, Miss Pickles? You woke up from a nap?
What's up?
What's up, Big Pick? I'm doing okay. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Completely destroyed my food stores. So I gotta get some stuff. Let me make 3 of these because they're pretty strong. Pretty strong. Let me put some of these other things away. Star crystal. We'll put that in there. What's in my storage box? What do I have? What else can I... Is there anything else that I can make? Is anything like... Okay, wait, I can make some mountain stir fry. Got one of those. Make some of these. Is anything else like... Oh, I could make... Let's see. What's like good? Oh, I need cheese. Ah, cheese is such a pain to make. Yob. I do like the tacos, though. I do enjoy tacos. Eversweet, fish, Meniere's not bad. I need things that don't have, like, a billion ingredients. Or things that I can get, like, fairly easily. Maybe I need to make flour. I've just been holding off because I wanted to ensure that I had enough stuff for my cluffowls, but I might just have to buy cluffowl feed if it comes down to it. Might just have to do that. Okay. What is this? Argine? Oh, Argine cabbage stew. Actually, that's what I'm gonna pin all of my hopes on Argine cabbage stew for later stuff. Hurry up, cabbages, please. Oh, these are ready? Oh, they're like Brussels sprouts instead of traditional cabbages. Yeah, they're like little Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. Excellent. Love that for us. Okay, let's put all these away. I will sell that. We'll go say hi to our cluffowls. Then we'll read our mail. Also, how much feed do you guys have? You have 11 days worth of food. Our woolum. Our woolum has 26 days worth of food. Our woolum is thriving. Okay, let me... Okay, I still have like 5 return bells, a bunch of normal repair kits. Castle Lewis News. Castle Lewis News. A word of encouragement. This is the publisher of the Castle Lewis News with a personal message representing my own views. Sadly, I cannot divulge my identity, but I urge you all to read this message. The kingdom has been subject to a number of catastrophes over the past few months. All of these incidents were in fact connected to a crisis that affected the whole planet. A certain group of humans have been preventing each of these crises before they could happen. They continue to fight for us in this very moment. Are you reading this? If you are, I have confidence in you. As Dianthus said, this dream is shared by every life on this planet. That is what my logic circuitry is telling me. I hope all citizens will join me in encouraging this brave band of heroes. They are fighting tirelessly to save our planet. Intelligence Division A. Oh, bless Intelligence Division A. Hello, Remy. Hope you're doing well. Hope your games were fun. Okay. Head deeper into Stella Nursery. Okay. Let me schmoove myself over. I need to sit straight for dungeons. I can't just lounge sideways as I often do when we're watching cutscenes. Okay. I assume I have to fly over there? I don't know how we get there. Yep, there we go. Okay. Stella Nursery. Easy. I mean, I guess it's right next to our house, so that's something. Spiral to the beginning. Okay, let me super fast. I'm gonna go back one. Very quickly. Because I want to make sure we didn't miss anything in this spot. I don't think we did. Just taking a quick peruse. Okay. I think we are good. All right. Okay, there's a repair spot there, which we can't use just yet. Fight that thing. Okay, we don't want to go near. I don't like those things. Okay, we managed to skirt around them. One had a chest, but these things look spooky. Okay. I don't think anyone got poisoned, so that's good. Also, these plants are like from Heaven's Egg almost. They look similar to those guys. Okay. I think we have to run. We have to run past these dudes too. Okay. I might just have to get hit by these dudes. We just run. We just run. If Asyl gets hit, I'm sorry, my dude. Oh, that boy hit hard. Excuse me, elemental ruler. Pardon. Destroy wall. Takes one normal bomb. Sure. Sure. Oh, we got a queen leaf. Nice. What is this? Something shiny catches your eye near the stone pillar. If you move a few rocks out of the way, you could probably get it out. But the pillar doesn't look very stable. Move the wrong stone, and the whole thing could crumble. Move the stones anyway. Yeah, why not? You move the stones, and the pillar remains stable. You take the shiny object with no issue. You receive a large fire core. Okay, I imagine this is just Jenga. You just keep doing that until it eventually does land on you. And then it's probably a big sad. And then you're probably like, well, should have never. Oh, I didn't mean to pull the other one. Whoops. Sorry, Asyl. You were probably beat up, my son. Alright, we got him. We got him. I don't think there's anything else. Where do I have to go here? It's It's one of these. Where's... There's usually a ladder, though. Grand truffle. Okay, but where's... Does one of these have a ladder on it? Oh, here's... Oh, here, I see. I see. It's like, where... Where go? Where do? Okay. Key is to not fall into the pit with all of these guys. Glad we got that truffle, I guess. Excuse me, sir. Oh god, it pulled all of them. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. Fire. Hit this man with fire. And I'll probably have to heal. Also, oh, I'm much slower, I guess? Is that what I'm cursed with? It looks like. Looks like that is true. Alright. Okay. We'll keep going. Where is... This is a shortcut? Okay. We got the shortcut. Good. I always suggest doing the shortcuts, even though it like takes an hour off your time. It will save your life later, for sure, when you need to come back to a place, inevitably, and then you don't have to go all the way around again. As I said before, the monsters do despawn if they leave their area, like, fairly quickly, which is nice in its own way, but also has some issues, I guess. There's a chest-looking device with lots of buttons, each with a letter written on it. Push the right buttons and maybe it'll open? Okay. There has to be a code somewhere around here. That's how a lot of times they work. There'll be like a code written on a wall or something. I'm gonna not touch this thing. Oh, do we... Can we go around? Run. I didn't realize that was that boy. Okay, he is done. Okay. Good, good, good. Some of them block doorways and they don't move, and then you do have to fight them, which is always, like, honestly kind of a huge pain. And some of them you can just run past. So you always kind of aggro them and then see if they move away from the doorway that they are blocking. Okay, okay, looks like there's another chest down here. It's already like 5:20. There's a device by the side of the road with the letter H written on it. See, that's one of the things. So it's H is one of them. Okay, we have to kill these things, I think. Okay, they're stationary? Don't know if that was intentional. Don't know that that was intentional. I feel like they were supposed to move. Maybe that one got a little bugged. A little... I'm not gonna complain though, because I don't mind when things don't hit me, actually. I'm never gonna be mad. There's a device by the side of the road with the letter C written on it. Okay, where even am I? I am... Oh, I gotta go around this thing. I'm kind of afraid to... Am I not supposed to go into this thing? I don't see any other way, but I don't... Okay. Okay, is there a way to get up? Oh, there is. And then we just run from these things. Hope Asyl doesn't die. Should probably eat something for that boy. Okay, let's repair this. Let's repair this shortcut. We'll take the hour penalty. There's a device by the side of the road with the letter N written on it. HCN. Okay. Oh, I hate that these things. I mean, this is definitely like how it's supposed to be. But I hate it. Let's kill the big thing, because I think it hurts way more than the little ones. The little ones are just annoying. Poor Asyl is stuck with like 2 casters who never go in and like split aggro with him. So he's always alone there. Okay, there is another shelf. I do like that bullets go through. They have to like go through multiple enemies. I appreciate that. Hope you've been having a good stream. Hello, Mary. Thank you, thank you. Yes, it has been good. Thank you. Hope that your Sunday's going well. Hope things are chill by you. There's a device by the side of the road with the letter O written on it. So it's HCNO. Okay, let's see if we can get to the next spot. HCNO. There's a device by the side of the road with the letter P written on it. HCNOP. Destroy wall. I'm not gonna destroy that. I don't know how. We're pretty like to try and get to the next spot if humanly possible. Oh god, is it a maze? I'm sure with lots of big bads in it. Okay. There's a big bad over there. Can I go around? Can I run past this man? Can we just go past? Oh, is he still coming? No, he's not. We have to go around this way. They despawn? I think they did. Asyl needs some juice, though. Actually, Asyl might need more than juice, but... Is there anything over here? Okay, that's a bomb spot. Okay, that's not... I don't want to be on this side. I think I want to be crossing this thing. Um... And then go up this way. I feel very sleepy. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Hello, friends. Oh god. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Run, 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 run. Yeah. Okay, we barely made it. Gaius' bedchamber. Okay, that's nice. Okay, we made it. We have to go home before we die. Again. I've passed out in my house before, so. I ran through. Normally I try and like kill all the enemies, but I was like, no, we have to just go. We are short on time. we are going to get got. Okay, let's make some more food. Let's grab some more food. Okay, first, drop off all of these things. Large flame core, a monoplate, grand truffle, moon fruit sapling, farm crop, bears fruit in all seasons, can be reharvested. Will grow even without watering. Bears fruit on all seasons. Oh, do I just plant that wherever? Not a cave crop? I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. Guess it's fine in all seasons. Okay. Since we got... Okay, let's make Argine cabbage stew. Let's just make 4 of them. Let's just do it. We'll use all of our cabbages. Argine cabbage stew. A dish made of Argine cabbage and lump potato, gently simmered with meat. The salt broth may be simple, but it is well loved by many for its deep flavor. Okay, nice. Fix 15 ladders, good. Nice. Oh, it's snowing. Cool. Let's drop off. Oh, this I need to put in here. And then sort everything. Let me see, let's see. Let's yeah, put that there. We'll see how that does. These are all still growing. I probably need to make more I need to grow more cabbages, probably. I'm gonna hold off for now. I do need to make more juice though, for sure. I'm almost out of juice. And juice is nice because you can drink juice at times that you are not allowed to eat food. So it's a good like emergency food. What do I have a lot of? Do I just need a single dressed lettuce? Where's my juice machine? Are you my juice machine? Mayonnaise, spice, fermenting barrel. Do I need 9? That's a lot. That's a lot. I do have 9 of these. Okay, we'll try it. We'll see how we get on with that. Also, I think I have other things. Let's see, 500 HP, 600, 600. Floor damage guard. Oh, I like how it has a little, like, apple rabbit on the side of the glass. Okay, that's fine. Let me go. Let's go back. Let's keep going. Let me see if I remember. See if I remember where that, where was that? That thing. I don't remember where that box was. I'm not gonna fool with it. Let's go to Gaia's bed chamber. I feel something unusual up ahead. This means a boss fight. That's usually what that means. Okay, am I ready to burn all of my food? And potentially be in trouble? Because I don't really have a lot of other produce. Guess we'll see. Oh, it's like a girl.
So, you made it. This is where where Gaia was born. This girl, is this you? No, this isn't me. This is Gaia, or rather, her official name is Stella Child Gaia Type. She was born to be the operating system for the Gaia computer. I believe you have already met the girl who served as the operating system for the dragons? Do you mean Tiella? That's right. Animus was originally a consortium of 3 separate institutions. The results of their research were the dragons, the philosophical flame, and the automata type AI. A system imitating a living organism, operated by artificial intelligence, powered by pseudo-perpetual motion. That is the founding theory behind the Gaia computer. These are all relics of lost Gaia that appeared around the sea's light. That's right. The girl called them here. Perhaps to manifest the beginnings of a nightmare on this planet. You said this girl was connected to the end of everything. What did you mean? Animus ordered the Gaia computer to create a paradise. And so, the computer studied an immense amount of human data that had been uploaded to the network. Then, it ran a simulation of humanity's collective will and executed it upon the planet. What do you mean by humanity's collective will? Although, it was probably closer to collective unconsciousness. Collective unconsciousness? What is that? It was a concept invented by scholars of the Gregorian era. They hypothesized that a deeper facet of humanity's unconsciousness is connected. Towards the end, humans would leave their thoughts on the network, as though keeping a life log. Regardless of whether the collective unconscious was real or not, Gaia extracted it from the overall data. Studying the collective unconscious as though it was genuinely scientific resulted in calamity. No way. Yes, The unearthing of the Red Queen. You mean to say that girl caused the emergence of the Red Queen? I already told you. All Gaia did was grant the wish of humanity's collective unconscious. Humanity wished for its own extinction. That's right. After analyzing the collective unconscious of mankind, apocalypse was Gaia's conclusion. And still, Gaia continues to dream of humanity's destruction. The phenomenon that you call quietus. So, that's what's causing it. What is your goal here? Good question. You look like this girl, Gaia, but what are you? You're also awfully well informed. I am the other Stella child. The Re-Gaia type, I suppose. But please, just call me Re-Gaia. There's another Stella child.
Oh, she's glowing.
System Ego. Intruder in Gaia's bedchamber detected. Commencing eradication protocol. It looks like we're out of time. Gaia's defense mechanism seems to have detected you as threats. Do try not to lose.
Okay, bye, girl. God, what is it? Okay. Oh, distortions? Okay. Oh, I hope they're not gonna... They gotta kill this big one because it stuns, but... Ugh. These ones are annoying, though. Is it gonna just summon waves of enemies? Because I don't like some of them. Ugh. Okay. Oh god, that dude's still alive. What is he? Girl, can you help my boy Asyl? We're gonna just take 12 years? Oh, I got hit by that. Oops, oops, oops. I did not mean to do that. I forgot that there's a dodge. I wonder if I can animation cancel with it. It is hitting... hard though. I don't really... Oh, I keep just... The one thing I don't like is that I get caught in animations. I do like the gun though. I like the gun for lots of reasons, but... Also, anytime it zooms out, I can tell I'm about to get bodied with some kind of thing. Okay. Let's consume another one of these.
システムへの深刻なダメージを確認。プログラムを強制実行します。
Let's go, guys. Okay. Fire and ice, rude. We are luckily buffed up. I think Dianthus buffs, though. That is helpful. Alright, let's see. Oh. Did we get her? Or was that just phase 1? I'm afraid.
Humanity is over. Intelligent life, wished for extinction. Must complete objective. To rescue humanity. She fled. Gaia went to the planet's center to progress the dream of humanity's end and its erasure from this universe. Raz, brace yourself and listen carefully. Before long, quietus will blanket the entire planet. I have been holding Gaia at bay until now, restricting quietus to just between seasons. Because Gaia and I shared the astrum cell of this planet. But now Gaia has consumed most of that astrum cell. And I no longer have that power. You shared an astrum cell. What exactly are you? I am a replicant of Gaia. I was born when the astrum cell of this planet was cloned. In that case, that would make you... Exactly. Think of me as a persona born from a program like Gaia's that resides in the sea's light. I accessed and studied the data of certain groups of intelligent life forms throughout the sea's light. And so, I was awoken, tasked with making their prayers a reality. It was a simple and pure wish, made some 2,000 years ago. They wished for humanity's survival. That must have been... well deduced, Arya. Humanity's beloved neighbor, that collective consciousness, is my creator. There is still time left before Gaia consumes this planet. If she merges with the Proto, she will use one of the 5 seas light to do so. On the other hand, you can use that sea's light to reach her at the center of the planet. Take this with you.
You received the Gaia Seed.
You can reach the center of the planet if you use this. Please, Raz, stop Gaia, before humanity is swallowed up by her dream of its extinction.
Okay, bye.
I believe if anyone can succeed, it is you. But who are we?
Who are we? We still don't know. We still don't know who we are, though. Gaia said Gaia would use one of the 5 seas light to erode the planet.
Look, over there.
Of course, Shatola's. Well, that looks bad. As if Shatola wasn't already struggling.
There's some sort of black hole directly above the Proto-Sea's light. Is it a dimensional rift? It might be the entrance to the center of the planet Gaia mentioned. which means Gaia must be inside. This has all taken a terrible turn. Is there anything we can do to stop it? We have to try, don't we? We've come this far. Agreed. This will be the final battle. We should prepare for the worst. Alright, good to know. Also, hello Perky and Mel. Welcome in, welcome in. I thought this was a farming game. This is sick. I would say, yeah, I agree with Mel. It's actually, I would call it 90% action RPG with 10% farming. The farming is definitely meant to be a like de-stress side activity, which I like and I enjoy, and I think it's a nice take. I will note we are in the end game. So if you wanted to play this game, I would maybe not watch the stream, if only because this is like massive spoiler time for sure. We are deep in it. Let me go make some more food at my house then. Honestly, not a spoiler because I have no idea what's going on. Some things might just become clear. Like, the game starts out the game starts out making you think it's something totally different, honestly. So yeah, just, I mean, if you don't mind learning stuff beforehand or seeing cutscenes or whatever, you are welcome to stay. You are welcome to do as you like. I'm just warning ya. Can I make any more of these? I guess. Let me also... I guess I should... make more tea. I should also go get some more cabbage seeds. I think I can get that in Leafy. Let me go look. We should plant more of those. Just in case. Just in case I fail the final battle and then die. It would probably be helpful to have more food cooking. So we don't have to wait like many days. Let's see. I forget if I have to go to Argene for these. I might have to go to Argene for them. We have plenty of lump potatoes, luckily. Okay. Let me fly to Argene. Jet over there. And then, do I have a work point? I do. I do. Hello, sir. Oh, you sell. Spring, summer, fall. Oh, cave crop. Cave crop, man. Oh my god, these are so expensive. Okay, I'll get 6 of them. They're 220 gold for a single seed. Brutal. Brutal. Okay, we have some spaces in here.
Alright, we've got these. Oh. I forgot it did like a whole block. There we go. Do that. So those. The farming is like, I would say the farming is the most critical because you need food for encounters and also for cash. That's generally where it does best. Alright, what is my backpack looking like? I have some. Also, what makes maple syrup? That's a good question. It was probably... Actually, let me see if it says on the cooking thing. Might be in my... Actually, I have an encyclopedia too. Cooking, crafting, ingredients. Very sweet condiment made from honey flowers. Okay, do I have any honey flowers in my storage? Or did I already make all of them? Honey flowers make syrup when processed. Let's see. I have to put it in... Put that in the dessert maker. Okay, we'll see if I get anything out of that. I also forget if the dessert maker is like at a loss, so. Also, probably should see job-wise. Okay, Avenger, perfect. Lethal trigger, create a damage field when loaded. Flame rounds, fire a bullet that slows down the target when loaded with freeze rounds. Okay, sick. Cool. Cool. Okay, we'll go on our airship. See what there is to see. The end times music. It's happening. Are you ready to fight Gaia? Ready to go. The Gaia Seed should take us to the center of the planet. Raz used the Gaia Seed. Alright, here we go. Center of the planet. It looks very space-y. Okay, that is a critter full of swords. This is Gaia's true form. This is the source of quietus. She's going to consume the planet. The dream of man's end, huh? It's so ominous. But it feels lonely. It has quite the air of intimidation. No doubt about it. Well, there's no turning back now. To weave a new dream for this planet. Let's go. Oh, it's like lagging me a bit. Oh. Can I... What am I supposed to be hitting? Oh. Oh, I baited my boys in. Oh god, am I getting sucked in? Okay, I didn't. Okay, good. It went so far out, I was like, oh god, this is it. This is it. I'm gonna get totally bodied by this. Oh, that didn't hit so bad. Okay. Back to this side. I don't know if I need to. Okay, the right core is broken. Go around to the left core, left core, left core. Eat some food. Run to the other side, don't get hit. My AI friends are doing great. Team members. There we go. Okay, run, 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 away. I'm glad that this is, I was kind of worried this was going to be a platform that was like weirdly invisible. And that I was going to fall off of it. That was my real fear. I was like, well... Okay. Those are the two cores. It's still not dead yet. Where can I hit it? Oh, is it dead? Is it dead? No, surely not. Phase 2? Also, hello, Owie. Welcome in. Okay, now we made it mad. Great. Oh, okay. I got hit by that. Pickles. Hold on. Pickles, you gotta move. You gotta decide if you're gonna sit with me or not. Do you wanna sit with me? Looks like a Final Fantasy boss fight. Well, it is a Square Enix boss fight. You gonna sit? If you're gonna sit, you gotta sit, okay? You wanna sit? You gonna sit? Yeah. You gonna lay down? Wow, nice job. Nice job. My big bean. Yeah, good job. You wanna be here for the final fight? That sounds good. I don't know how I'm supposed to be hitting this thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, okay. 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 It's going on a flight again? Not gonna lie, I don't... It looks cool, but I don't really love these boss fight mechanics. Like... I don't know. I don't like anything. If it's gonna just make me, like, run around over and over, it's just gonna stick on me the whole time. Make it hard for me to do anything. Like, ugh. Asyl is just getting bodied over here. Yeah, like, ugh, man. Alright, this is a boss design that I don't like. If Square Enix wants to, like, take feedback, I don't like this one. I don't think this is well done. Genuinely. It looks cool, but it's like not fun. It's way too slow. And like I don't like the big empty stage where you just run a billion times. I don't find that to be enjoyable. Which is a shame because I liked a lot of their boss fights. But this one I really am not a fan of. Cause like look how little damage we've done. And we're even range. We're not even a melee class. Okay. Like, when can I use my food, friends? I just can't use food? So Dianthus is just dead?
Oh, you're awake. Well, that's a relief. You passed out in front of your house again, weak and unable to move. I told you not to push yourself so hard, didn't I? I was really worried, you know. Anyway, I'm going home. Oh, and I took my doctor's fee again. My services aren't cheap, so bear that in mind. You paid 1,500 gorilla in doctor's fees. Well, that was super unfun. What a bad way to end it. What a genuinely bad way to end it. Like, who made that? And I'm playing a range class with like good range too. If you wanted to play as a melee class there, oof. I also, this is a personal thing, as someone who played MMOs entirely as a melee character, I despise when games are like, oh, you have to play as melee or you have to play as ranged for a fight. I hate that. That is bad game design. You should be able to comfortably play as, if they offer you options for different classes, even if you can swap between them, you should be able to comfortably play as any class, easily. And that fight as melee would have been horrific. Like, I have very good range as Avenger, but that was brutal. So little opportunity to hit the boss. So much of it is just running around dodging void zones, which, like, I don't know that anyone enjoys doing that. So, might need to, I guess, like, farm for a few days to get our stores back up. Because I don't think I can buy food. If I'm gonna be honest, I think I might be able to buy some ingredients. I'll have to go around to some of the stores and look. See what there is to see. Granted, our money situation is a little rough from having to pay the doctor's fee. But man, it's such a pet peeve of mine. It also just wouldn't let me drink my juice. I had juice to save Dianthus, and I also had food, and it was like, nope, you can't during this phase. Normally it doesn't let you if you're like midway through an animation or something, which is like, yeah, okay, I get that. That makes sense. I guess I'll make the soup too. What's up, pup? I also might need to... I don't know where red leaf comes from either. Pretty rough. I might need to level up Dianthus. So we'll see. A new hypothesis. Thank you for joining me earlier. We weren't able to reach the truth in the end, but it was a good opportunity to adjust my thinking. I took some time for myself to think things over again, and I feel I've finally come to a conclusion, and I'd like to talk to you about it. Please come and see me in my room at the Northern Village Square when you have the time. From Arya. Okay, so that should be Arya's second to last story event. So we can probably do that while we're running around. Probably do that. Now I'm irked though. I don't want to have to do that fight again. I'm so bad.
So genuinely unfun. Yeah, I can get flour, eggs, and milk only. I don't know if any of the others, let's see. Don't think the inn. I don't think I can't order food from anywhere. I can only bring food. I'm not giving you my lantern pumpkin gratin though, sir. I need this. Alright, let me check on maybe some upgrades. We'll see if maybe we can get Dianthus and Asyl some upgrades, maybe. Though money might be rough. Okay, we need 4 to upgrade this to level 10. Well, that's not gonna happen. Asyl's halberd. We could upgrade. It was Dianthus that died first, though. Okay. Crimson Iron. I don't even know where you get Crimson Iron. Phantasmagoria. Oh, it even tells you where. That's nice. Crimson Iron in Phantasmagoria. That might help. Maybe. Okay, let me go to the village square. Let's talk to Arya. We'll get her second to last heart scene done. Is she in here? She is.
Hey Raz, thanks for coming. I wanted to talk to you some more about the blank in my consciousness. I don't have a theory this time, though. I've just been thinking. Oh, Pickles is getting hard tangled in my headphone cord. Okay, you better? You're not better? What do you think? What do you think? You're just chillin'? I've been thinking. No matter how you look at it, there's no way of explaining it through the laws of physics or biology. It's simply impossible for the human body to reawaken after its functions have completely shut down. That only happens in fairy tales. So it's an out-of-body experience? Maybe. I'm going to have to start considering possibilities that I never would have allowed for before. Just like the theory that Dianthus came up with about the existence of the soul. Mulling it over by myself is giving me a headache, so please hear me out. I actually did some research on this pod last time we went to the Castle of Illusion, about how it fell to the ground. You remember that time, right? Yeah, the sea's light lit up. Yes, apparently. The day this pod landed was the day the sea's light became abnormally active. We now know that the activity was caused by one of Geist's experiments. So this pod's descent was also caused by that experiment. Do you think that was Geist's plan? I don't think so. The pod's crash landing wasn't part of Geist's plan. Rather, it was an unintended side effect of his experiment on the sea's light. According to the records, the sea's light emitted activity waves of such high intensity that they couldn't be measured. The pulse could have been electromagnetic or microwave. Either way, the abnormal activity in the sea's light was the root cause for the crash. This pod was originally made to preserve me as a test subject in the orbital cradle. Because, as the only human to have come into direct contact with the Red Queen, I was a valuable research subject. So instead of being put into a hibernation device like everyone else, I was put into this pod, And that research was also the reason why they included a space travel function in the pod. I think I was supposed to be transferred over to Lost Gaia once they discovered the coordinates, because they believed that taking me to Lost Gaia might be the first step towards explaining Quietus. I guess you could call it a flying research facility made just for me. Who do they think they are to use you? I know. That's just how desperate they must have been, though. Stop making excuses for them, Arya. At any rate, this is what I know so far. The pod crash-landed as a result of Geist's experiment. My vitals were recorded until the moment of the experiment. My brainwaves were silent until the moment of the experiment. There are records up to this point on the console over there. From this point on, I'm really going to need your help. What condition was I in when my pod landed in Lethe? I understand if your memory of the time is unclear, but just whatever you remember. Let's see. That time, Arya was... Red in on this. I seem to remember you saying something. Then it's as I thought. That means that by the time the pod reached the ground, I had already regained consciousness. Yet, paradoxically, that means that I regained consciousness when the pod fell. Do you get where I'm going with this? Something happened around the same time. Right. There's a moment when something unexplainable could have happened. It's then. Here's what I think. Some unexplained phenomenon happened around the same time of the crash that restored my consciousness. An abnormal event took place like none we'd ever seen before. Do you remember what Geist's original reason for doing that experiment was? To reach the planet's memory center. That's right. You remembered. He activated the Seas Light in order to reach the planet's memory center. And we know that it really exists. There's something else I want you to remember. At the same time, the ruins of Lost Gaia moved over to Re-Gaia because of the Seas Light activity, didn't they? That's proof that the door to the planet's memory center opened even a little bit through the experiment. Wouldn't you say that that's the most anomalous event that occurred around that time? That was a long introduction, but now here's my hypothesis. My consciousness may have been trapped within the planet's memory center. Then, when the door was opened by the experiment, my consciousness came back to me. So, it was an out-of-body experience. I suppose you could say that. I don't know if you can call this evidence, but here's how the timeline pans out. I lost consciousness the moment I came into contact with the Red Queen. If the function of the Astrum cell inside the Red Queen, or the Seas Light, is to reach the planet's memory center, then I wonder if it's possible that my soul got sucked into the memory center at that exact moment, and my consciousness stayed trapped there for 2,000 years. Then, it was by Geist's experiment that the door to the planet's memory center opened, and my soul came back to me. That's my theory, anyway. I've been racking my brain trying to make sense of it all. But I've seen so many unbelievable things since I woke up in Re-Gaia that it wouldn't be the craziest explanation. I've gained more insight than I ever thought possible since then about the link between humans and the stars. So taking that all into account, this is the best conclusion I can come to with the knowledge I have. That's why I can't brush this theory off as supernatural. I think you're right. It's nothing more than a theory, though. I don't know for sure. But remember what Diantha said. The things we don't understand now just haven't been explained by science yet. So I'm sure there will come a day when science will be able to explain the link between consciousness and the stars, too. Or rather, I'll be the one to show it. I'm a scientist, after all. There's nothing humanity can't explain. We become civilized by putting explanations to the events that happen. I believe that's our raison d'etre as a collective. And this experience I've lived will be a vital clue to that. I'll figure it out someday. That law. Thanks, Raz, for hearing me out. That's all for today. I'll write to you again if anything else comes up. I hope you'll keep me company again next time. Inherit the stars. Closeness with Arya complete. Okay. We did that. Good, good, good. We upgraded Dianthus. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna take a quick spin to Argene. See if anyone is selling anything that I want. Let's see, let's see. Let me teleport over to General Store. Let's see. What do you guys have? Okay, they're selling black pepper. Interesting. But none of the other things. That's weird though. Interesting that they sell pepper. I wonder if Shatola sells anything as well. Let's see. Go to their shop, which I think is like right here. CJ, thank you for the posture check and the hydrate. Everyone make sure you are not shrumped up. Make sure you're sitting up nice. Hope you're doing well, CJ. Hope that your Sunday's going well. Oh, they sell syrup. That's good to know. It is expensive though. Okay, so it seems like some of them sell some items, but nothing like major, like no crops, it looks like. Just like secondary ingredients, kind of. It's been good. How's Harvestella? We got to the final fight. And I failed it, but also, I hated the final fight. I literally... It's like one of my least favorite fights in this. Actually, it is 100% my least favorite fight in this entire game. It was like genuinely unfun from start to finish, which is a bad sign. So I'm not looking forward to having to do it again. I'm gonna quick like look up a guide on it and make sure that I'm not like missing a mechanic, but it was not fun. Let me see. What do people say? Okay, I guess ice is a weakness. Let's see. People are like... Didn't use any orbs.
It just seems like everyone just brings so much food, is what they're saying. Like everyone is bringing like full rows of juice, it looks like, which is a bad sign. I hate that as a concept. Let's see. Skill cooldown speed up, stam, regen, speed down. Oh, you can do this, I guess. You can bring orbs. I could bring some orbs, I guess. I don't know if that's worth it, though. How much does this cost, stomach-wise? Well, it's like a lot of so the way the final boss works is it puts you on like this massive it's like a final, it's like a, you know, like the endless stage in like Tekken or something. It's like that. It's like a massive stage area, and you end up just running from attacks over and over and over, and it's you have like very limited windows. I will say the first phase is not bad. The first phase I didn't mind. The first phase is there's like, you have to like take out its legs, basically. So there's like, you go on the one side, you attack its legs, you go on the other side, you attack its other leg, and then it like phases to phase 2, and phase 2 is it just flying all over the place, and you have to just constantly dodge attacks. And then there's also abilities like undodgeable attacks, so you just have to take damage from. And because you're constantly running away from attacks and it's like flying everywhere, it doesn't make it easy to like position yourself well, so you can't just like normally what I would do is like, you know, you get a drop zone on you, like an AoE on you, you run it out of the range, and then you like step back into attack range so you can keep attacking. But because it's moving, it like doesn't do that well, so you end up just losing. You have very short windows with which you can attack, and yeah, it's just like you don't have a lot of time to hit the boss, and then it's in the air again over and over and over again. And you definitely, there's just a lot of damage that you have to just kind of eat, which sucks. We definitely hit some, like it's possible that we hit like an enrage or whatever as well. It's just like, I don't know. I know that this is the final boss, but I hate, like the other bosses have all been easy, I would say. There hasn't been a single other boss that was like that difficult, genuinely, if you just like moved out of attacks. I didn't ever really feel like I had to like grind or make sure that everyone was like maxed out or whatever. And I just hate bosses that you can't hit. I hate bosses that you have to just run around half the time. I just think that's such poor encounter design. It's just not fun. I don't mind bosses that you can hit, but have things like that drop on you or ads or something that you have to take care of. That's like fine. But if it spends a bunch of its time flying around and it's not hittable, not super enjoyable. I didn't mind the Tiela fight, like the Heaven's Egg final boss fight. You just had to jump from like platform to platform, and it was like long, but it was like not bad. And because you were jumping from platform to platform and there was ads and stuff, you always felt like you were doing something. So even when the boss like was flying to a different platform, you could just follow, or you could just take care of some ads or something. So I don't know. It's just like my least favorite type of encounter, which is unfortunate. It also is unfortunate that it's winter, which means like there's not a lot of stuff available for us to like grow or make or anything, which is always a shame. Also, I guess, yeah, like I guess everyone's just chugging juice because you just need so much. Warm tea would be good though, but you're just, I guess everyone's chugging so much juice just because you don't want to like be full. You want to be able to eat your food. So, let's see. Let me find the ginger and stuff. We might have to just go grind at some point. Where is this from though? I don't know where the red leaf is from, or the ginger. Anyway. So... let's see, it's like 5:50. I might need to have to regroup and strategize, because I don't really want to like waste... I don't want to waste money on doctor's fees if we just go after the boss over and over again, and I also don't really want to waste any food because we have very, very, very little. Because we have actually done such little farming throughout, because we were just like going through the story so hard. So what I might do is... I don't know. We'll see... It doesn't help, like, I don't like the class switching mechanic. I know that's a thing you're supposed to do. I just don't like it. I hate that. So I've been avoiding it. And all of my classes are very low in comparison to my main class, which could be a problem. Because I have a feeling what people do... I have a feeling that people only use their special attacks. And, like, only... like, they do all their special attacks, swap classes, do all their special attacks, swap classes. I feel like they don't really auto-attack. But I like running around as my one dude, so... with my gun. So, I might just have to regroup, see what there is to see, and then maybe we'll do some, like, a little bit of prep next time, and then do final fight. Which, kind of disappointing. I was kind of hoping to be done with it today. I was also kind of hoping that the epilogue didn't actually have any final battles, to be genuine. I'm tired of fighting people in this game. I also did not expect to have another dungeon as well. But it is what it is. I am feeling the fatigue of it though. So yeah, I think it's like 5, like a little past 5. We started at 2, so that's kind of our normal stopping point, I would say. I think I'm just gonna save. I won't go to bed because we still have time if we wanted to, if I want to go fishing or something somewhere else. So thank you guys for joining me today. Epilogues are usually just a victory lap or something. I know. That's what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, it's the epilogue, so we're just gonna go through and see a bunch of cutscenes and just like talk to a bunch of people, but it's like a real chapter. With a real final boss fight that's like way harder than the rest. And I don't know if it's people, like when I quick looked up any guides or anything, everyone was like, oh, I'm playing on, here's my 3 max level classes that I'm playing on, and like here's all this like super end game food that I saved up. And I was like, things I don't want to have to do 100%. I did not ever want to have to grind in this game. I was congratulating myself. I was like, oh man, I'm really liking Harvestella because I don't have to grind, and the fights are relatively easy, and they're like very like user friendly, and you know, at most like 99% of the attacks are like fully dodgeable, and then that way it's not a big deal, and then you can just like enjoy the story. But this final fight, making me not making me having to be eating my words, which I don't love. Okay, let me do some quick swapping. Let's go over to this screen and let me mute the Harvestella audio. But thank you guys for joining me today. I still have not ironed out my schedule for next week. I'm gonna have it up probably later today. Well, I'll probably actually have it out tomorrow. If you're in the Discord, I'll probably have it in the Discord later today. Thanks for streaming. Sorry to hear you're not enjoying the end of the game. I'm just salty about one boss fight. If maybe if I get some strats, I'll feel less salty about it. It's just I'm just mad that I died and that I used a lot of resources. That's all, and that I'm broke. I'm just in that mode. But let me take a quick look, see if anyone that we know is around. Let's see. Oh, I see Mio. Let me take a quick look at Mio. Mio's playing Witchy Life Story, which is like a really cute VN that we played before. So let's see if we can maybe go say hi to her. Being broke and dying is a good reason to be salty. I think so. I think it's allowed. It's also, it is just a shame. It is the exact kind of boss fight that I genuinely hate, and it brings back just horrible memories of various raid bosses in MMOs. So I'm also, in addition to being broke and dying, I'm experiencing like a little bit of MMO trauma. So that's all. It's compounded. And I was kind of hoping to be, I was hoping that I was gonna be able to just skate through and that we could end soon. It always blows when you go through a game barely needing to use a mechanic and then it punishes you at the very end for not taking full advantage of it. I'm hoping that that's not what it's gonna be, but that it might be the case, and if that is the case, I'm gonna be really upset. Genuinely. Because literally there has not been a single boss fight up until this point where I have had to use that mechanic. I have used that mechanic in like dungeons sometimes, and I think I used it at one point for an elite, but I have never had to use it for a boss fight. So we'll see. We'll see what it ends up. We'll see what it ends up being. But I was just like, ugh, this hurts. This makes me sad. Anyway, we'll get over our sorrow. We're gonna go visit Mio. Mio is playing Witchy Life Story. It'll be a nice chill game to check out. It's very much like it's like a play on Kiki's Delivery Service, I would say. It's like a witch gets sent away from her home for not taking her magic seriously, and then she's gotta work through things a little bit. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, and hopefully I get to see you guys again very, very soon.